One of the things that surprised me most as a new mother was how much my baby slept. But once I read more about it, I began to see how important sleep is to them this first year. Their brains are growing and making all kinds of new connections while they sleep. And their little bodies are also growing while they sleep too. So we tried to ensure that he got a good night of sleep with as few interruptions as possible. Here was our bedtime routine. Now, this usually involved a bath and a little massage of his arms and legs before changing his diaper and putting on his PJs. And now that he was nice and calm, I would then feed him. To make sure he didn't go to sleep during that feeding, I'd only give him half and then change his diaper before giving him the second half. Now, even as a newborn, we read a short story. Nothing too complicated, and often the same book over and over. But it meant that we could lay him down before he'd gone to sleep. After the story, I would dim the lights, kiss him goodnight, and wait a few moments in the room before quietly leaving. Most nights he would drift off to sleep without a peep, but honestly, this didn't come easy. It took consistency and practice for him to learn how to put himself to sleep, but having a regular bedtime routine really did help. Now remember, it's really important to keep the crib free of any bedding or toys and to always put your baby to sleep on their back. Now, all babies will wake up through the night for one reason or another during the first few years of their life. I learned a few things to help me manage this that I thought I'd share. As much as possible, you want to help your baby distinguish between night and day. So when they wake up during the night to eat, keep the atmosphere calm and subdued. The light should be dim and try not to speak. If you're bottle feeding, it's helpful to keep everything you need for the feed nearby. Bottle, water, and formula right there, ready to make up the bottle, and avoid your little one getting too fussy while they wait. After feeding, do a quick diaper change, and then back to the crib on their back while sleepy but still awake. This helps them learn to put themselves back to sleep. Make daytime feedings very different from nighttime feedings. My daytime feedings had talking and singing and all the lights on, but at night, we kept the light low and I was very quiet and moved slowly. And slowly but surely, he started to catch on. By around 4 months, my little one was able to follow a routine of 3 naps a day and then a long stretch of 8 to 10 hours at night. I did my best to keep nap times and bedtimes at the same time each day. And we weren't perfect, but the consistency and routine really helped. Remember, a well-rested baby actually sleeps better at night, so it pays to work at the nap routine if you can. The key with the naps was to make sure his afternoon nap was not too close to bedtime. Within just a few weeks, you really do learn your baby's signals and cries. Having a good baby monitor helped me manage when to peek in and soothe him and when to let him settle down by himself. Leaving him to settle down was easier said than done, but I worked at it. And when he'd wake up at night, I wouldn't rush in right away. I'd leave him a little while to see if he would settle down by himself. And after a while, I learned to trust my instincts. Now, one thing I learned through experience, a high-quality diaper is your best friend. Babies can pee multiple times during the night, and if they get wet and uncomfortable because of a leaky diaper, then they are more likely to wake up. I found one that worked for us. They helped keep them dry at night, and they were so soft and comfortable. Dry and comfortable helps make better sleep, and better sleep helps make happy mornings. Well, I hope some of this helps you out. I remember those first few months figuring everything out, and you really are giving your baby what they need most, which is love and care. So be encouraged and keep up the great work and keep enjoying these very special early days. On behalf of Pampers, this is Kathleen Fisher with Howdini. Visit Pampers' YouTube channel for more parenting tips.